line. Check the radio, big crew is far from slow. The lights no longer yellow. Ready, steady, go. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 In love with the ride. Burning rubber smells real nice. Fuel it up once or twice. Come on, fast is the way to drive. Crowds all on their feet. Not one bothered by the heat. Imagine them in the driver's seat. Checkered flag would be sweet. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 Everybody get ready. On your feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Crank it up.
Under the hot, scorching sun of the sunny days here of Avondale, Arizona, we welcome you, ladies and gentlemen, to PTM Racing TV for today's showcase of the Moonshiners Rallycross Racing League and their final race of the season. This is the season finale. Hi, everyone. I am the Crusader Christian Charter, joining you guys here today, here live at Avondale, Arizona, and right now the full field of drivers up 17 worth, ready to duke it out and battle it out. We are looking on as we see a whole host and a who's who of drivers ready to go at it, with one of them even being a guy that knows how to run it in multiple divisions, and that being the 81 of Harley Barletta.
How's it going, Chris?
Going pretty good, my friend. Right now, as we seen you go from the long wheelbases to these short wheelbases, we never really got in touch with you about how you felt about these kind of cars on this kind of rallycross circuit. So maybe you can give it kind of a bit of insight on how you feel with it and how you've been handling with this kind of momentum with these cars.
Well, surprisingly, these things handle pretty good, but I'm not any good at them. They're still super loose, and I'm just all over the place, and I'm going to stink tonight. But that's okay, because I'm going to have a lot of fun, because this is a lot of fun.
A lot of fun indeed, and when you got the name Moonshiners involved, I would presume there's at least a little bit of drinking to help kind of soothe the nerves as you come off those jumps, isn't it?
Oh, plenty of drinking. We got all the drinks.
Fair enough there. Well, nevertheless, Harley, we really appreciate coming on board here today. Best of luck as we get ready for your heats.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man.
Absolutely. Harley Barletta, ladies and gentlemen, number 81, getting ready to go here for tonight's action here. As the sun starts to fade, we now tune in down with an old friend of ours in that big bad moon runner. It is the 22, Stephen Clegg.
What are we doing?
Oh, doing pretty good here, Clegg. Right now, you had to make a bit of a travel here from Maine down, of course, to Arizona. Man, you literally went halfway across the entire United States.
Yeah, it's get much further away. Maybe Sonoma might be further, but that's about it.
That's about as close as you can get, but nevertheless, here we are tonight when you bring that midnight moonshine around here on the track here. I gotta ask you, my friend, how you feeling going off some of these corners and some of these track positions here with this course?
It's a fast track, dangerous jump, so it's a lot like last week. Start's gonna be crazy going into that first turn there, that right-hand turn, with 10 cars, 12 cars, so a wild one.
Yeah, wild one, and we're literally getting a good look at that jump right now too. That thing is an absolute monster, and we can see it from just a distance. It's literally bigger than the car. Is that kind of scare you guys a little bit, or you got no drinks?
Yeah, we've been nosing it into the landing, so it's one of those ones I think you're gonna have to let off, be safe, rather than risk it. So it's gonna be interesting.
Sure wasn't trying to laugh at you. He was laughing at Thacker, who just literally came flying into the frame.
That sounds like him.
It surely is. All right, Clegg, we appreciate you coming on board. Thanks for hosting this and having us come on out, sir.
All right, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Clegg, number 22, having some fun out there, and I think Thacker maybe having a little bit too much fun out there. But nevertheless, here we're going to bring in one of our other drivers here, a driver that knows how to run around the track as good as they can do it done. And of course, I'm talking about Mackenzie Deanne, and that's 62. And Mackenzie, right now, as you get ready to go here in that 62, how's the car feeling out there?
It's twitchy. It's the wheelbase and the curbs make this thing real handful. I think I got a pretty good handle on this track, mostly. Just unpredictable with how the car jumps around. Yeah.
A little bit all over the place here. I mean, I know that short wheelbase got to be a little bit hard to kind of master around here, Mackenzie. I mean, what's going to be kind of the biggest deal you got to deal with here?
Traffic management and just staying or keeping the car predictable. It's easy to want to really push the car, and it gets super unpredictable when you do that. If you kind of like dial it back 10%, it gets a little bit more manageable. So I think it's all about just managing the car, keeping it nice and ironed out over the bumps, and just trying to stay away from traffic because they're dealing with the same thing that you are.
Sure.
And we got two cars bouncing around next to each other, and you get a problem, right?
Absolutely. Well, nevertheless, here, obviously, one of the guys that know how to run these kind of cars in this kind of rallycross style configuration. So, best of luck down here. Let's see what happens for you and the crew.
Thank you.
Mackenzie Dan, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready to go for the action today. We'll take you down now and talk with the 76 Caleb Forsyth as we're about ready to enter into qualifying. Caleb, yeah, we watched you your last time on the show was running for some money out on the fund. Now you're just running a little drunk, aren't we?
I'm just running for my life at this point.
We gotta do something about it. I mean, this is the Moonshiners Rallycross League, my friend.
Yeah. Damn it, I almost skipped the click there. That's what I was going for. Yeah, no, I have zero expectations tonight. I will say that night was fun running for money. That's a good fun race. This one, this will be fun, not in the same way. I think the jump right here is just going to be absolute chaos, and I can't wait.
Can't wait, and we definitely can't wait to try to get more of those money races back out here. But let's get ready for this Moonshiner shot here. I mean, that jump has been the forefront of a lot of folks here, kind of scaring them. I mean, how scary for you is it just to even try to go up against that thing?
Oh, it's not. I'm just going to send it. If I die, I die. The only shot I've got is to outlast everybody, but that's no fun. So we're just going to go with send it and see what sticks.
Yep.
I'm on qualifying lap right here, and I'm about to try it. Let's see what happens. Oh my gosh.
Well, I can say it landed somewhat all right. Actually had a pretty good corner there.
Yeah, I don't. Something's wrong with the track or something. Someone put too much mud on it, I think.
Maybe it's a better thing they put too much mud on it. Anyway, we'll let you get to the qualifying here, Caleb. Best of luck, buddy.
Man, we'll see.
Caleb Forsyth, that 76 right now on the call and on the run here as he tries to put down a fast lap. Taking a look down on the track here. James Watson also trying to lay down a solid lap in the number 39 machine. Trying to show some of that rallycross expertise in his IRR style as he's currently looking for a hot pace lap. Pretty good corner there entering in that turn. Now has to swing it just a little bit to get it to rally off. Huge jump around that corner into the turns. Got a great deal of speed as he breaks it down for a home stretch. Qualifying lap coming in. And it's going to be the fastest so far. Pretty unsurprising, but at the same time, very, very tough to tame. That's going to be a time that's going to really set these guys apart a little bit. I think he may have just set everyone on edge a little. Some of the other guys coming out on the track as Alexander Poteet was trying to get a lap put down there with the 369. Although I think he got introduced to that old wall protection down there and ended up taking that for a little bit of a hit. Poteet seems like he's A-okay, so we'll let him continue on. Dren Jin Wang, you're another guy you got to really keep your eye on here in the big 00. He has been a hot starter and a hot fighter here all these races, all these times. And he'd love nothing more than to keep it going and keep the strength at bay. As the big 00 comes across his qualifying lap. Not faster than his first, he'll stay in the 8th spot. Brad Thacker, well, doing Thacker deeds and Thacker equipment. So I think there's no better time to bring Thacker in than talk with him right now.
Well, hello.
Well, hello, sir. So we just got done talking with Mackenzie there a little while ago, and he seems
Mackenzie Dan.
yeah, he seems very ready and focused here. But you seem about as focused as you can for the fact you had to travel from Texas down to Arizona. I mean, how was the hot weather trip to get back to there?
It was a rough ride, and apparently I left a couple cylinders or some better tires home at Texas with me when I went, because not doing good here.
Well, maybe if anything, they're just using in the Texas All-Star race.
Well, see, this is the Moonshiner League, and they're all moonshiners, and I have the one prohibition agent car, so I have to be behind them to chase them. It wouldn't be fair if I started in front of them, so I'm just, I'm giving them a fair chance.
Very well historically executed. I'll give you that, my friend.
Yeah, I'll probably crash, and then Harley Barletta owes me a dump too. So if I do well, he'll probably take care of that as well. So it's gonna be a rough night for me.
He seemed like he was gonna be nice. If anything, maybe he was kind of saving it for one of our money races. He'll probably come back at you for.
Yeah, he will. I like Harley, but he totally owes me one because I completely dumped him last week. Did not see him until, perfect pit maneuver, but yeah.
For sure there. All right, well, nevertheless, Brad, we do appreciate you coming on board here, bud. Let's see what happens down here on the track.
All right, man. Let's see.
John Thacker, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready for his round, going for his race run here as the field continues to prepare for the action, prepare for the job at hand. Everybody getting set to go here for the race and for the run. We'll take one last listen in here with a guy that's been double on back-to-back, Andrew Hale in the 4. Andrew, right now, currently the Red Bull machine, the car, the beat, but qualifying 4th, kind of matching up with your number there, isn't it? And I think he's actually not going to be talking with us here. I think he just kind of pushed the button and said no thanks. So we'll leave him be. All right, qualifying has now come to a rest here, race fans. We are now getting set here for heat number 1 action. We'll talk with more drivers here in the warm-up session here as we get ready for positions, get ready for the battles at hand. Let's take a look at our starting lineup here for heat number 1. And out of the gate, James Watson, number 1 qualifier in the 39 with Christopher Hill in that 101. Mackenzie Dan will be the 62 with Alexander Poteet in the 369. The 00 is Drin Jin Wang there with David Deanne in the 5. And then it will be Brad Thacker in the 50, the big 50. Looking to be the Popo, and Harley Barletta will be the 1 with Marcos Palacio, your rock star shotgun driver in the 83. And with that, we are now set for the action at hand. Well, maybe anyway. Okay, hold on, folks. I think I might have a glitch on my end. Okay, hold on a minute. We may have some technical difficulties here, folks. It looks like it's not anything to do with my overlay. I think it actually has something to do with iRacing here. Hold on a minute. Something's not right. Hey Steve, you got a copy?
I'm here.
I think we may have I think we might have a glitch in iRacing on my end.
Hi, what's up?
I don't know. I can't even get anything to load up, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I can't see anything you guys are doing real quick here. Are you guys in the race already, or roll it up?
Yeah, we're in the first heat. You want me to save a?
Yeah, go ahead and save it just in case.
Save a
And
file.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead. We'll be right back here as well, folks. So just give us a
Okay.
minute.
Finger to the sky and a green light shining bright. The only thing I have in mind is the finish line. Check the radio, pit crew is far from slow. The lights no longer yellow. Ready, steady, go. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 In love with the ride. Burning rubber smells real nice. Fuel it up once or twice. Come on, fast is the way the track. Crowds all on their feet, not one bothered by the heat. Imagine them in the driver's seat. Checkered flag would be sweet. Crank it up, oh, it's racing. 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 Everybody get ready. On your feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Crank it up. Crank it up. Oh, it's race day. 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 Crank it up. Oh, it's race.
Okay, so folks, real quick here, just heads up right now, we are having a technical difficulty on our end, and it's from iRacing. I don't know what happened because everything was working fine and it was doing good, so we're going to cut this race short, unfortunately. We'll be right back with you guys, hopefully in a little bit. We will have to end the stream and then have to kind of repost in, so be aware, we'll be right back with you guys.